What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q, back in the building with another video. Before I start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I honestly was going to try to sneak this review in for next week, but I kept getting tweets, and y'all kept writing on other videos like, "Hey Q, when are you gonna do Housewives? When are you gonna do Housewives?" Baby boy, baby girl, I see why y'all kept asking me to do Housewives. When I tell you this is one of the best Housewives episodes we've had in a long time. So, A Greek Tragedy, season 12, episode 18. Okay, so y'all know how the episodes usually start out with just catching up on some things that happened in the last episode. So, they get to the scene, I think this was kind of still one of those opening scenes, but I want to put a quick push pin in something. I love the fact that Kandi is acknowledging her surrogate, and I say that because when I first found out what surrogates meant and all those kind of things, I was like, wow, so the kid never sees his mom? Like, I was one of those people who my views were probably a little bit different than others. And so I'm glad to see like a person like myself and Kandi, like it's kind of like the new normal, because I feel like, because for those of you who don't know, I identify as pansexual. So with that being said, I can date a male figure. So with me dating, if we do or don't want kids, you know what I'm saying? What if I was want a surrogate? I don't think I have the kind of heart where it's kind of like, because the process just sounds like, oh, well, this mom has the baby. We pretty much don't even let the mom hold the baby. They hold it and they kind of toss it off to you. Y'all go in a separate room, they go in a separate room. It's kind of like, you just get some money and that's the end of it. And I'm just like, wow, I feel like I'm a little bit too emotional for that. I would want to kind of be along the process and along the journey. Sidebar, I'm not gonna do no editing on this video. I'm gonna put it right on up because, baby, y'all have been getting me together about getting this Housewives episode up. So with that being said, there's not gonna be any editing. There's not gonna be nothing. Like, I'm literally shooting this and it's going up because I know that y'all have been wanting it. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want, because it's literally like Wednesday and I'm literally just watching Housewives. My God, did the sun just go down or what was that? Oh no, honey. Oh, the cloud just went in front of. I'm kind of glad because I low-key couldn't see. I low-key couldn't see. All right, so let's move it on along. So let me finish piggybacking because I had the hashtag new normal. So Kandi, thank you so much for showing that process and showing that it is possible that you can have a surrogate or you can have a relationship with your surrogate. Now, Kandi, I don't think that, because I heard you later on in the episode talk about how y'all gonna go into business and stuff. I don't know if that's pushing it too far, but y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how you guys are feeling about that. And for my women out there, have you ever been a surrogate? Have you ever thought about it? And if you have one, do you have a relationship with your surrogate? Y'all drop down below and let me know. Dinner in the Sky, I would have definitely been Nene. No, ma'am. Thank you, Pam. I don't really do heights like that. I really don't do roller coasters like that. That's really not my jush. It looked like it would have been a cute experience. Like, I feel like I would have tried to do it for the team. However, yeah, just not for me. I'm not a heights boy. It looked cute. Like I said, it looked like it would have been a cute experience, but no thank you. I'm good on that. I'm not that adventurous. Y'all, Kenya Moore got on my nerves so bad this episode. And she just struck up. Oh, hello, son. My God, today. Now I can't see again. Blind boots. Y'all, Kenya Moore got on my nerves so bad this episode. Sorry, this lighting is bad. With this corona stuff. Listen, they're not even letting us out of our apartments, y'all. Out of our apartments down here in San Diego. They're not letting us out of our apartments. But anyways, Kenya Moore, I felt like you started digging. I don't know why, Kenya, but it's just like when Nene's around, you just have this chip on your shoulder, because you had a lot of sly comments that people that like nobody else heard, but the mic heard you picking up on. If y'all got some friends like Kenya Moore, I'm praying for you. I don't know, because I was getting ready to say I'll take a Nene friend, but woo, Nene got some traits on her too we're going to get to in just a second. I'm coming up Nene Street. But right now, I'm finna ride Kenya head for just about 2.5 miles. Kenya, you started off with the I'll get ready to say with the bullshit, with the BS. When soon as the thing got winded up good, it feel like you just got winded up. And I don't know what it is about Nene's presence, but you have to be very ugly and very mean. The first comment that you said was, if Porsha, if anybody know about Hennessy or hookah, it will be Porsha. Girl. Whew, it's people like that where I don't do well with it, y'all. Listen, I can't. I don't sit around. Let me tell you something. One thing that I have learned is when you got that one friend who always trying to slide in a slick little talk or got something slick to say every time you turn around and they put a little LOL in the text message, girl, it's not LOL and I'm side-eyeing you. Oh, Q, I see you on your little show. I watch your little YouTube channel. Girl, y'all know what word I want to say, but YouTube is demonetizing boots these days, honey, so I gotta watch it. Can we talk about how this sun is glowing me right now? Get into this blackmailing poppin', baby. Black King, yes. Kenya, the way that you started tap dancing with Cynthia, I wish to God the Reed Queen in Cynthia would have risen. Hell, she had Carlton Moulton as an assistant. I wish the Carlton Moulton would have rose up in you or something. I just wish you had some gay friends around to just give you that push that you needed for that scene, mama. Because the way I would have gathered Kenya, we would get into this little coloration blockage going on. Y'all know I'm OCD. I can't pay attention. God dang it. OCD is cleaning, and I'm that too, because I can't stand no dirty stuff. You see what I'm saying? Let me focus. Get that from Funky Dineva. Focus. Q. Focus. Cynthia, Kenya, you started trying it with the little red wine stuff, with the little red wine question. Back to piggyback what I was saying about when you got that friend, and I'm talking to y'all Q-tips, and especially you ladies. If you got that friend that always got a little LOL behind something, or girl, I see you starting your little business, I see your little followers growing, you watch that heifer, because she mean bad business. And let me tell you why I say that, because you have people like Kenya, when it's time to celebrate you, you know what I'm saying? When you out with your group of girlfriends, you be like, well, everybody been busy, Q doing his thing, doing their thing, and then you get to me and, well, girl, we know you been busy, but you and with your amazing husband that you post on Instagram all the time, honey, your new car and your blessing. That's right, heifer, I am blessed. Watch them kind of friends, because if not, you gonna got them Kenya Moore kind of friends. Baby, I wish Cynthia would have gathered you so bad at that table. Cynthia, But I tell you who wasn't with the fool a lot that Kenya had going on. Kandi jumped in and said, well, how many are you selling? What you got going on? People be low key, excuse me. It's a meme that goes around that's like, people are happy for your success as long as you don't surpass them. That's so true, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying Kenya has surpassed Cynthia's success, because I feel like they're both great in their own rights. Why can't people just be great in their own rights? Why you always got to shade somebody, and why you got to always try to diminish what somebody else got going on to try to make you look good? It doesn't make you look good, my queen. It makes you look very nasty and toxic, and it kind of brings out the insecurities in you as well, because it's kind of like, why can't you sit up here and celebrate me? Why every time something go on you got to shade me or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to watch them kind of people. Kenya says, it was just so much that Kenya said. I don't want to go from verbatim, because this video will be an hour long on Kenya and her bull crap. And Kenya, even when the girls were going around taking pictures on the thing, leaning, I want you guys to act cultured. I want you to act like you guys have been somewhere before. Kenya, we get so tired of this superior behind attitude that you kind of carry around. Everybody is drinking and having a good time, going around. Greece is freaking beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, the scenery, the wine. I feel like I want to put Greece now on my things to do list or places to go, because that was such a beautiful scene. And then you got negative Nancy already, you know, over here just like a Nan. Everybody's finally enjoying a meal. And I know we tune in for the mess, but this is Kenya's real trait. Like, this is something that you cannot fake for the cameras. Like, mama, this is who you are. And we know a lot of Kenya Moores in our life. We know a lot of Cynthias and a lot of Kandis and a lot of Nenes and a lot of Porshas. But we know a lot of Kenya Moores out there. It's kind of like that real nice, nasty, like, girl, why we got to be doing that? When we actually, because at the end of the day, if them girls really was, and I'm not saying they not on their business and stuff like that, but if they were to really like tap in and do like a project together collectively, them girls will bring in some people and bring in some money. You know what I'm saying? Oof, I just can't stand stuff like that. Kenya, girl, bye. So the next scene was a whole smashing the plate scene, hoorah, hoorah, whatever all that carrying on is. Now I know that look fun and all, but I usually wear shorts. The shorts I wear sometimes is a little bit short. I don't know, do the plates be like cutting y'all legs, or like are those like plastic? I know they can't be plastic because they breaking, but if I'm smashing, I'm just thinking like glass gonna pop up. I ain't see no eyewear, no. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Yeah, I don't know. Porsha and Tanya, they have a conversation with Cynthia in the room and was kind of like, girl, it's a difference between being shade and throwing a little bit of shade and keeping it cute, or somebody really trying to take somebody's really trying to take a personal dig at you. And I don't know why Cynthia, you've been around for a long time. Do y'all remember when, what's that girl name? When her and Phaedra had got into it, I think, where they had went somewhere a long time ago, and Nene was like, Cynthia was like, girl, you gotta know how to read. Cynthia, you've been at this for too long to not know when somebody throwing some shade at you and trying to be cute, and when somebody's like genuinely doing, like, Porsha gave you more props and then Kenya did, and Kenya's supposed to be like your bestie on the show. You know what I'm saying? So they basically was just laying in the bed and was just like, girl, you need to check that and check her, because it's coming from a malicious place and it's not cute. And we all see it, and you the only dumb one. I was not trying to call my guy mommy dad, but you're the only dumb one. That's like you're the only one who don't see it. You're the only one who doesn't see it, and I'm just so confused. Sidebar real quick. How y'all feeling out there in that quarantine? Y'all good? Check in. Let me know what's good, what's going on. All right, so let's get back into it. I love to see the girls have girl talk. I felt like the scene on the bus was so important because it was good to see black women sit around and talk about like, well, girl, I didn't have the best, not the best. My man wasn't this, but he was great in these other areas, and we became partners, and this is how we blessed up and bossed up together. I believe in that. I don't believe in every relationship that you're gonna come in with somebody got, 10 bricks and you got 1, and you think that you supposed to get his 10. Like, it's kind of like, well, for a person like myself, I bring the table to the table. I don't know about y'all, but when you come to this table, it's very much laid spread. Hello? And that's just not a finance thing, so I don't want nobody to think that Q's being boastful. What I'm saying is, baby, it's all kind of greens, beans, tomatoes, yams, hams, all that's on this table, baby, and good dishes. We're not serving dollar plates over here. These is good fine wines, baby. And if you rocking with a person like me, baby, somebody probably bought cause I don't cook. I need my black women. Y'all didn't want y'all to help me, teach me how to cook, y'all. But it's some type of chef or somebody who's coming and giving us A1 service. But everybody isn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be on that level. So sometimes you gotta meet somebody. So it was good to see Kandi try to, step in and say, hey girl, Todd wasn't where I was, but together we can go out there and get it, because in other areas, Todd is very smart. He's very goal-driven. He's very ambitious. He's very that. Nene stepped in and dropped some wisdom, and girl was like, girl, listen, ain't no heifer. And I don't know about y'all, but I felt all of that Nene gave me. Nene was just like, listen, ain't no heifer gonna step in these shoes for what we work for because y'all had a one-night stand. Now, I'm not saying going out there and be cheating and all that stuff like that. You think that stuff is cute. That's not what I'm saying. However, if you've ever been on the public arm of Q, I don't give a hell what you got going on out there. There's nobody out there that can ever replace me. Let's get into it. Porsha, you know you was a hot mess, girl. You better be careful playing with Kandi. Porsha said, yes, lemonade, because you know the stuff, you know, the little carrying on that Porsha had with Kandi and her mom. That was really cute. Porsha, watch it, because you know Kandi be on your head. The winery scene, y'all, oh my gosh. I just want to go get some wine, but we out here quarantining, and I'm in LA. I'm going to just leave that at that, okay? I ain't got no wine in my house, but I wanted to just get something to sip on because I was like, girl, that is so beautiful. I love the fact that Porsha is doing what Kenya was supposed to be doing. That's what real friends do, especially me and my friends. Let it be me, because I know the type of people who I hang with. And I know y'all black women, if you like my mama, we only keep a certain type of people. And I'm not saying everybody got to be bougie and all this type of stuff, but I know us, I know how we do. When we go out, and if it's only going to be one, you best believe the heifer that I got with me, she adds up. Just in case we got to sit down and cross these legs and read somebody. Because it's kind of like, oh, well, what have you girls been doing? Do you guys own any businesses? And it's kind of like, not like a nice, nasty thing, but Porsha was doing what Kenya was supposed to be doing, hyping your girlfriend up, hyping your friend up. If you with me, I'm be like, oh, child, my friend own this businesses. He do this, he do that. He done been on this show. Girl, y'all, the rest of y'all girls good? You know what I'm saying? I'm hyping my friend up. If this my bestie, Kenya, we didn't get none of that from you, and we got a lot of it from Porsha, and this is what makes us like Porsha. Yes, Porsha has had her moments where we had to ride her head too, but Porsha is that little sister where she's growing up, she's successful, and she has a lot going for herself, and she kind of bounced back, and Porsha kind of grew with us as viewers and stuff like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's why we love Porsha, because now we getting grown woman Porsha, finally. Kenya buying Cynthia the wine. Girl, good night, girl. It's kind of like, okay, Q, calm down. It's even in those little things like, I don't know why. I don't even like when people like really buy me dinner and stuff like that. For me, it kind of, I don't know. If I don't got the money, and I'm not saying Cynthia didn't have the money, because I know that Kenya was trying to do something nice, but it's like even in that action, it was kind of like it was an aggressive move. Like, yeah, I want that bottle, this bottle, I want all them bottles. What bottle you want, friend? It was like, that's the way that you should have been hyping up her business, and you are supporting somebody else, and yeah, you put them in her wine cellar, and that's fine. But it's just kind of like, this was her baby, and you using your money and your assets. Like, are you bringing all the extra stuff instead of showing genuine nice talk about your friend? I feel like that would have been more from the heart, and I would have, like, that's what makes the relationship have a little bit deeper versus these little. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, on top of like, we need to get below the surface. Like, I like a below the surface type friend. I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know all of that. So, Kenya, we like that you bought Cynthia the wine, but at the same time, it was kind of like a bossy move type deal. Like, yeah, girl, I got the coin. It was like too much noise was in that moment, because it came from you, and the time that you should have been making noise, you weren't. And the time that you should have been shutting the hell up and letting all the other girls be like, you know what, well, dang, girl, her friend done hyped her up. Let me see if I can buy her a little bottle of wine or something. That's what the rest of the girls should have been doing. Like, I just, everything about Kenya is a motive behind it, and it's so sneaky. I don't like girls like that, and boys either. I definitely don't play with other gay boys like that. Girl, I am not the one. Porsha and Nene. Now, I know that y'all views may be a little bit different from mine. That scene was beautiful. That scene was beautiful to me only due to the fact of we finally get to see them genuinely be themselves. And some people may say like, oh, it was fake, or Porsha Porsha, because I've seen Kandi's lives, and her YouTube channel, and I've seen some of the other people on like Twitter and stuff like that saying like, oh well, Porsha, she probably went too far behind. We all go too far behind the scenes. Now, you probably, like when y'all know how we do when we fall out with somebody, be like, girl, look at her, them funky ass shoes or something like that. Child, them probably the shoes she done wore from your house or something. You know what I'm saying? So she probably has said some things behind the scene that would make Kandi be like, girl, I done heard you say some stuff. Now, one thing that I don't like is if we fall out, I don't need you going around. If you a real friend, and if we real friends and we have a fallout, you know what I'm saying, then we can just go our separate ways and be quiet. But what I don't like is we fall out and you go out there and drag my name, girl, and you was with me the whole time. 1, 2, 3, what's going on, girl? You was kind of like, girl, why are you dragging me now when you've been here for the fool out loud this entire time, and now that we fell out, now you got something to say. Girl, bye. But anyways, it was good to see Porsha step up to her big sister Nene, because like I said earlier in the video, we finally get to see Porsha wear her big girl draws, and it was kind of like, Nene, I will be the friend that you need me to be. On the flip side of that, I need you to be the friend that I need you to be for me. In that moment, I was like, come on, Porsha, like we finally get big girl Porsha. They pull their lashes off. It was a cute little read at the end, girl. Take your lashes off, your lashes dirty. And we saw Nene say, girl, I had them on for 3 days. For me, I have been in a Porsha and Nene situation before, and yes, things have been said. But look, and they have had a few bumps in the road, but look at all those good, genuine moments on the show that they showed, and just, can you imagine the moments that they have had off camera about this, like, you know, between those two? Y'all I know what I'm getting ready to say about Eva. Can we take her budget and split it beside and get some other people on the show? If I see Eva Marcel come up on one more FaceTime, if I see Eva Marcel pop up on one more FaceTime, y'all, I can't take it. I can't take it. And y'all know I don't see it for Eva at all. I'd rather them give the storyline to her husband and make her show up every time that he supposed to come around or something. Because I cannot take Eva. She ain't even never even did up or nothing. And I know she's supposed to be giving us real mom and not, girl, I'm so sick of it. That hair, oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so sick of Eva being on FaceTime. And then she chiming into the dinner. And can y'all honestly say that y'all miss Eva this episode without her FaceTime? And then it annoyed me because I'm like, why don't we wait, Cynthia? Girl, hang up that phone. You ever been out with somebody and you take your best friend phone? Girl, give me that phone. Girl, we don't want to talk to her. Girl, let her at the house with them kids and stuff. And get them kids, get that little girl her real daddy back name right. Because I don't like that. Sure don't. I don't like that. And I know it's probably not my place, and y'all probably don't agree with what I got to say about that, but I don't like it. Next scene, we're going to this, so they went to the dinner scene. The dinner scene didn't really give too much, but like I said, Eva chimed in on the dinner scene. Y'all, them cats, and, no ma'am, that's not gonna work for me. It's gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a no for me, niece. I am a person where I have a dog in the house. Yes, I do. My dog is to not jump on my bed. My dog is to not jump on my couch. My dog is to not be in my kitchen. Those are three terminations of what? Tear that ass up. Tear that ass up. Tear that ass up. All the cats, y'all, I am terrified of cats. Oh my gosh. I am terrified of cats. Terrified. And for my dog lovers out there, I love dogs, by the way. Let's be very clear. For my cat lovers, I'm sorry. But all them cats, I know they had to be going to the winery to restaurant to restaurant. Are these cats all over the town? What is going on? I probably couldn't have been able to film. I probably wouldn't have been able to sleep. I feel like a cat be done crawl through the window or something. Cats is sneaky and they'll scratch you. Oh, no, man. I be done beat up a bitch in there. This little ruin party. Whatever this was supposed to be going on, Porsha and Tanya done took over Boots. And first of all, that did piss Kenya off, and you can tell it pissed Kenya off. Nene was drunk, boots. Oh my gosh, I was here for it. Y'all, okay, so before I go in, Nene was pissed about Cynthia and Kenya. Nene felt like that Kenya forgave Cynthia too easily. Now, this is the part that kind of pisses me off about Kenya because I actually like Kenya. I don't think that we could be good friends. I think she's good for the show because the way she treat them girls, you would never treat me that way. However, I like Kenya's apology to Cynthia. In that moment, it was real. You can tell that she hurt her sister's feelings. You'd be like, you know what? I probably was an ass. I probably didn't go too far. These girls don't know my sense of humor or the humor that we have. Sidebar, speaking of sense of humor, Cynthia, stop giving Kenya a pass talking about something that's her sense of humor. That's not her sense of humor. That's her being exactly what Nene called her. That is a bully. That's not her sense of humor. You sound crazy. You are being disrespected, but I ain't gonna get on your head too much more for that because I already done rolled you about that. I actually like Kenya's apology, and in that moment, I do feel like it was genuine, but Kenya, it's because of your previous actions time and time and time and time and time again is the reason why we actually can't get with you and your judge. It was kind of like, girl, like, she apologized and I felt it, but girl, do I believe it? Because I mean, you done, all day you've been shading me, then I get one genuine moment. So it's tomorrow to get all genuine moments in one shade. I don't like no friend where I got to be flip-flopping and guessing how you feeling today. Girl, listen, I know we all have our bad days, and sometimes I'll call my best friend, I'll be like, look, girl, listen, I'm sorry, girl, I was hungry. Or, you know, I just woke up out of my sleep. I take that back, you know, I apologize. Something like that, but girl, when you just taking the kind of digs that she taking, I ain't here for it. Ain't too much happened after that besides Nene wanted a piece of Kenya's head. And when I say she wanted it bad, she wanted it bad. Let me tell you what's going on with Nene and Kenya right now. Nene and Kenya are having a battle of the queens. And Nene is the OG and Kenya is the new HBIC in town. Nene don't like it and Kenya and Kenya can't stand Nene. The crazy part about it is these beautiful black queens, if they were to actually combine forces, Kenya and Nene will be a problem. Woo! They will be a problem, but because they have that alpha in them, well, yeah, I can say that. They have that dominant, I'll say dominant instead. They have those dominant traits in them with that alpha female. They just can't let that down. And Nene does not like this friendship that Kenya and Cynthia have. She can't stand it. She's trying to get back into a new place with Kenya. And we all have been there. We all have seen that one friend that's trying to sneak in. And we like, girl, I'm side-eyeing her. I know that's your good Judy, but girl, I am side-eyeing her boots down. You hear what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. And it's like Nene is so pissed off with Kenya. Everything she does bothers her. You ever had that friend where it's just kind of like, girl, everything she do irritates my skin. Girl, she can cough wrong and I'm about to punch that hoe for coronavirus. And it's like, girl, no, seriously, it's just kind of like, girl, she can wear the wrong outfit. Well, something that I think is wrong. I'm like, girl, look at her wearing all white. Girl, after Labor Day. Girl, minding somebody else's business. But because I don't like this hoe, everything that she do gonna bother me. And so that's how I feel about Nene and Kenya. I feel like everything that Kenya has done and is going to do is going to rear Nene up every single time. Because at this point, she can't stand this girl. And the fans and stuff is calling her the new queen, all that stuff. Nene don't like that, and she can't stand the relationship between her and Porsha. I mean, her and Cynthia. But Nene wanted that neck, y'all. And she was drunk boots. Now, Nene, these are a lot of names. Cynthia. I mean, Kenya, dang, Q. Kenya said, Nene, girl, your eyes so red you can't even blink. Okay, now that's a read. Catch it. Nene said, girl, you wish ain't nothing on these eyes, because there they go again, insinuating back to them drugs. Yeah. And Nene called her a dry cat. Seeing them banter just gave me so much life. I wish we wasn't up in this quarantine because, y'all, when I tell you, I feel like this is going to be a good reunion. And now that Nene has put out this video talking about how she want Phaedra back, would y'all be here for a Phaedra comeback? I would be here for it. And y'all know I love me some Kandi boots down. But I will be, it would be just good as viewers of the Housewives franchise to see Phaedra and Kandi have a sit down. But if Nene is bringing it how she bring it, I hope she don't get as crazy, because you can tell Nene wanted a piece of her. And even down to the Kenya and the Tanya argument. Tanya, yes ma'am, you held your own. It's kind of like, girl, what you did and what I did is way two different lanes. And let me go ahead and piggyback on that real quick. Kenya, when you trying to attack somebody's brand, and I know y'all probably have heard some other people say this, but I just have to say it. Kenya, for you to have this, she talking about my hair, which talks about my brand, which does this, which does that. What about what you just did to Cynthia? You just did the same exact thing to Cynthia. You tried to tear down somebody, you tried to tear down their name, and you didn't just do it one time. I'm pretty sure that was probably joke 4, 5, 6, and 7. Kenya, you gotta cut that out, mama. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Again, the reunion has been postponed. Until further notice, guys, y'all be safe out there. Yeah, just be safe. I'm getting ready to upload this immediately as soon as I get, I'm gonna walk back around there and put this up. It's no editing, but I hope you guys are safe, and I love y'all. Check in. Let me know if y'all like the review. I got more stuff coming. Sorry the housewife videos were late, but yeah, we're just late. I just been trying. I got another project that I'm working on. I actually got 2 projects, so I really didn't watch TV, and I was tired yesterday because I did some other videos. But I'll see y'all next time. Peace.